Those ones I will though. I don't need that blade. You can have it. Take that as well. And that.
Don't forget to check inside. Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
May as well talk to everything here. Need any help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Easy.
Mm-hmm. Good job. I can see you know what you're doing. I helped my father. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Until next time.
You're looking over there, but it's behind you.
You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor, and leave it at that.
I've sharpened the iron dagger.
This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
I can do that. Where's the rack? You're on the rack.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Here's the leather you wanted.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Okay, hide helmet.
Up if you need anything.
That's the top one.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Here's a hide helmet.
I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Can
I'll
do.
take my leave then.
Where's the workbench? Just there.
I help my father in more ways than people. You think all the counsel my father provides? You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh? Looking to protect yourself? Or
Do you want to buy a dagger and helmet? Do you work the forge all day?
Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
I'll do it.
Thanks.
What can you tell me about Whiterun?
Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are...
That's why I'm here.
Don't forget to check inside the shop. Anything.
Okay. see if he's got anything to tell me. To talk about.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men.
Who forges your arms and armor?
Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters?
Who's in charge of Whiterun?
That'll be the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Never done wrong by me or my kin. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager. What with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgroof's a tough old Nord. He can handle it.
Okay.
Good doing business with you.
You got nothing new to tell me. Let's go to the companions. Oh, I need to go inside. I don't know why it tells you to go through the back doors.
You look awful. Better not get me sick.
I'll talk to everyone here.
We Greymanes have been feuding with the Battleborns for years. There's no more bitter enemy than an old friend.
Your clans... What? Your clans used to be friends?
Aye. We used to be fast friends. Though it was long ago. We were two of the city's oldest and most respected clans. And we could trace our histories all the way back to Ysgramor's companions. But then Ulfred got rich and decided he and his kin were too good for us simple, backwards Nord folk. When the troubles began, he took the Empire's side. We haven't spoken much since then.
Damn. Why did you join the companions?
Well, when you get to be my age, you don't remember why you did much of anything. Only that it happened.
Okay. Who are the companions?
No, they used to be something. Nowadays, they just squabble amongst themselves. Take my advice and keep away. You look too smart to get caught up with this bunch.
Tell me about the Greymaids.
Oh, we've got an old saying. The Greymanes have lived in Whiterun since the first snows fell in Skyrim. Well, maybe that's not entirely true. But our clan's got a long and proud history in this hold. We respect the old ways, the Nord ways. And the Greymane has worked the Skyforge since before the time of my grandfather's father.
What about your rivals, the Battleborns?
Aye, they're an old clan like ours. But they cast their lot with the Empire when the uprising began. Ulfred Battleborn made his money from farming, and got himself some new friends among the Empire's nobles. Now he's in the Emperor's pocket like the rest of them, with no regard for honor and tradition. I was done talking anyway.
Sounds like I'll be on the
If you wish to hunt
Greymaid
with me,
side.
your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker. Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
Where do you stand on the war?
Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever.
Why did you join the companions?
My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time.
Who are the companions?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join the companions?
We don't just take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Talk to Kodlak if you think you have what it takes to be a companion. Until next
Sure.
time.
What now?
Whoa. Bit angry, aren't you? Who's in charge around here?
You don't just waddle in here and get to speak to the boss. Who do you think you are? If you want to embarrass yourself, I won't stop you. Kodlak is the Harbinger. He's the closest thing you'll find to a leader around here.
Why did you join the companions?
So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots.
Wow. Who are the companions?
Are you looking to join? I wouldn't get your hopes up. The short answer is, we fight. The long answer is, forget it. You're not worth my time.
Wow.
Until next time.
When the Empire surrendered to the Aldmeri Dominion, they shamed us all.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around.
There's still the threat of the dragon attack.
And we've done as much as we can to prepare for that. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon that comes here will get more than he's bargained for. I think.
Why did you join the companions?
Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just help Vignar. He took me in when I was having a tough time and... well, I owe him.
Who are the companions?
To hear Vignar tell it, we're a bunch of layabouts and useless whiners who used to know how to fight. But he thinks everything used to be better. I, for one, would trust any companion with my life. Farewell,
Okay.
sir. I had a bad time a few years back, and I turned to drink.
I've already
Vignar.
talked to you, haven't
We
I?
Grey Maids
Wouldn't let
have been
me stay
feuding
a
with the
week.
battle boards for years. There's no more bitter enemy than an old friend.
Haven't. What now?
You rude again? You're a rude one as well, are you? Where do you stand on the war?
None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of Jarls.
Why did you join the companions?
I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. Was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks.
Who are the companions?
Ask any fool around here and get a different answer. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other.
Can I join the companions?
So you think you have what it takes? Huh. Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood. All right then.
I will. And there's no one else to talk to up here.
Are you feeling all right, dear? You look a little ill. Oh, I'm just
How
a
rude.
servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
Who are the companions?
A good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me.
Okay.
Goodbye, dear.
Who's making mess here? Spilled your carrots.
Need something?
Who's in charge around here?
The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs.
That's Ayla, Skewer, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders.
Why did you join the companions?
Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skewer fighting off the 101 orc berserkers?
Nope.
Skewer says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides.
Fair enough. Who are the companions?
Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, brother. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath. Until
Okay.
next time.
Oh. Nice. Still so many books I haven't read.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It's our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and
So
my
collecting
brothers.
these is one mission I'm
I
not
don't
going to
know
worry
the rest
about.
will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Great. Another ambitious visitor. You think you can just wander in here and join us?
Where do you stand on the war?
There are always good reasons to fight. I just wish this war had them. Who cares who worships what dead god? Give me something to make me draw my sword.
Fair enough. Why did you join the companions?
To hear Farkas tell it. Our father raised us here as happy pups, running around, biting knees. I love my brother, but his brains are not his strong suit. We were brought here by Jurgen. Whether he was our father or not, I don't care. He left to fight in the Great War and never came back. So he's not my problem anymore. We've been here as long as either of us can remember, though. So try to show some respect.
Is that Jurgen Wingcaller? Who are the companions?
You'll hear some of the brighter faces around here talk about honor and glory. I've got nothing against it, but for me, the promise of coin is what feeds my blade. Wherever someone in Skyrim doesn't feel up to defending their own honor, we'll take up their burden.
Can I join the companions?
I don't know if you're capable, and I don't have time to find out. If Kodlak will vouch for you, I might have some work you could do.
Okay.
A stranger comes to our hall.
Yes. I would like to join the companion. I'll go through the other ones first. Who are the companions?
Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path.
Okay. Why did you join the companions?
Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart.
Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy.
Okay. Where do you stand on the war? Make sure I'm on the right one.
Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself.
Okay. I would like to join the companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies, but perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Really?
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
Right now, that job has started. I need to activate it there.
Are you feeling all right, dear? You
I'm
look
feeling just fine. What the? Did I just get hurt? Yep. How?
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it. What do you think this is? We don't do battle with magic around here, new blood.
I didn't mean that.
Now come at me. Never should. What do you think this is?
So I need to take my armor off. Oh, yep, ebony armor.
Battle with magic around here, new blood. Now come at me. There you go. Not bad. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Vilkas' sword added. Really? 70 and you're saying it's worth more than I am? Or worth more than I have?
What brings you here?
Vilkas sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Does Vilkas always send newcomers on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Someone has to be in charge though.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, But every man is his own. Every woman her own.
Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
I'll need to be going.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Didn't you just tell me not to be a servant?
This isn't a command, just decency. Help out an old blacksmith. I've got to get back to my work.
You just force it on me anyway. I'd be happy to, but yeah. Have I talked to you? Yes.
You're a talkative one, aren't you?
I am. What level is my smithing at? 79. Okay, I need one that can do 100. I have unlocked those. And I have unlocked that one. That one requires 100. One off from being able to get that one.
Are you feeling all right, dear?
Well,
If you... Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
I have your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Good to see you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Yes?
You again.
Why
Score and
walk so
Aela like
slow?
to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets
Blood
boring
running
here
hot?
sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Aela if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck.